Shit. Shit.
There's really nothing special about these burgers. There's really nothing. They're just special about these burgers. They're just special about these burgers.
Test 1 2. Hello, hello. Hopefully I fixed my audio issues here. Yep, perfect. Gonna start here soon.
Oh.
Alrighty, good to know that I'm coming through clear. Giving other people a bit of moment to hop in here. So, just a bit of a heads up. This game is gonna give a very, you'll see why warning from the gate. So, this game contains explicit content including extreme violence, sexual topics, and depictions of suicide. A game co-developed by Arc System Works and directed by Swery, the director of Deadly Premonition, which is getting a sequel in about a month. So I figured I'd take a good time to play this game completely blind on the Switch.
Hey, this way.
I apologize if I mince any
Memoria Island,
specific subjects here.
a remote island in North America just off the coast of Maine. Filled with artifacts left over from the good old days, this island has the power to awaken the formative memories of all its visitors. The island's ancient inhabitants called it Alapo Grimo, which means place to find the lost
Hello.
in their long forgotten language.
Just a heads up, I'm also testing a new stream software, so I apologize for any difficulties. So heads up,
Nuh-uh. No, you always say that. Really? Oh,
this game gets weird.
nuh-uh. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop it. It's such a beautiful night. Yeah, it sure is. It feels like we're the only people left in the world. Hey, JJ. We'll be together forever, right?
Whoa, Emily. What exactly are you asking?
Well, it's just... the stars look so pretty.
You're such a romantic.
You're one to talk. You just hide it better. You love this kind of stuff, don't you?
I certainly don't hate it.
It's a little bit of foreshadowing there. And a very, very sweet, tender romance there. Hey, Parnash, you little nerd. Thanks for joining.
JJ! Hey! JJ! JJ!
Emily?
So already off to an interesting... right? No, there's some interesting stuff going on. Remember, this is by Swery65, the director of Deadly Premonition. Oh, thank you for the follow, Z-Seneth. Thank you so very much. And I apologize if I butchered your name. But yes, this game was made by Arc System Works and directed by that's definitely the crouch button. And directed by White Owls, who is currently working on 2 games consecutively, Deadly Premonition 2 and The Good Life. Unfortunately, I missed out on the Kickstarter for The Good Life, but by the looks of things, they did get funded, and the game is proceeding forward nicely. Just a heads up, if things seem a little confusing, that's a bit how the director Swery works. He starts off as very confusing, and then about at the middle point moving forward. Hello, Pazu. Paxos? I apologize if I butchered your name there. And thank you so very much. But yes, Swery's work is unique in a number of aspects, mainly his storytelling and the general message that he goes with. At the time that Deadly Premonition came out, one of the subject matters that is covered in the game was still a very hot topic, but in the recent years, it's even hotter now, especially considering this month and our current times that I absolutely support occurring right now. So I do apologize if there's anything that happens in this game that may hit some sore spots. This game is very much made with was very much made with good intentions, as the intro has dictated. And enjoy the ride, because again, Swery tells one hell of a story in every one of his games. As you can already see, things are getting a little weird. Also spot the metaphors.
Emily? What? was that?
So something's already off. Mind you, this intro part is not 100% blind. I have watched a quick look on this, but once a certain point comes and goes, I will be 100% blind. So follow the white rabbit, Alice. Follow the white rabbit. Oh, well, no, the white rabbit's gone elsewhere. Also, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the donuts things, but that's kind of a recurring thing here. And Swery very much on Twitter lets you know that he enjoys donuts. So that might just be, Swery being Swery. But they're 271. Oh, God. Oh. And it's gone. I can't help but feel like that's also a metaphor. Just a white owl snatching up a squirrel. And there's the white rabbit again. So the game is a little looks a little comparatively crunchy to what some games on the Unity engine will look. This is somewhat deliberate just to make the game as playable as possible on as many platforms as possible. So bear with that. The game does get pretty gorgeous though. Just weirdly gorgeous. It helps that Arc System Works help develop this game and set things up as Swery's more major game that people are aware of. Deadly Premonition kind of played a little bit rough, and I plan to stream that shortly before Deadly Prem 2 comes out. But yeah, the game gets the older games felt a little rough around the edges. So I wonder if I messed up this puzzle here. I might have. For an early age Xbox 360 game, it was understandably jank. Deadly Premonition was. But its writing was still like, you can't help but feel, everything was for a reason once you get close to that end. I was getting wet. How do you remain so dry, Mr. Owl? I'm gonna do my best to collect as many donuts as possible, but yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say that this game doesn't feel like it's rough, but it feels a little stilty. Oh, I know, right? Danger, falling rocks. Yeah, let's just go on top of this mountain. Actually, I probably could have gone back and gotten that donut. Hold up. Let's run that back. Thank you, Mr. Ziffin. Again, I'm going to be butchering people's names, so... But thank you for the follow. Thank you so very much. Every follow absolutely brings me one step closer to pushing to make this a you know, more frequent thing. So thank you so very much. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna be missing that donut. And thank you, Paxu. See if the platform in there, yep, there we go. Whoa. I actually question if that's a deliberate little timed fall there. And thank you, Sin Mama. Thank you all so very much for the follows. Yeah, this field's not. And thank you, Razorwind X17. Also, this field is definitely not looking too great. It's a thunderstorm, sign saying lightning strikes. Uh-oh. Things about to get... Yeah. Got a bit of a low jerk there. And the fire's in the field of blue. Just narrowly missed. It's a little bit gruesome.
Sharks administer that major hemorrhage.
Yeah, no, this gets weird.
Hemorrhage. Major hemorrhage.
Why?
Woof. Oh. Yeah, no. This is just the beginning. Phantom images of things going on in the back there. Just slathering on that metaphor there. Because there is definitely something more going on here, and you could just feel it.
Hey, JJ.
JJ's definitely going through some stuff right here. Good evening, Rev. Rev Havoc. Prepare for a trip. It's going alright. Doing technically a series in parallel to another game tomorrow. Like this one's gonna be for today, and tomorrow's gonna be Xenogears. The Xenogears one should be on the VOD. Hopefully they're still there. I don't know how things are behaving with Twitch's system adjustments. That you actually get an answer to that. You don't really get a whole lot of like view on what that was she was carrying, but there's a good chance that it was related to Emily. So again, it's a lot of questions are probably going to be answered over time. I'm still even myself, I'm a little loose on this. Also, FK is absolutely a recurring name in every sweary game. So also, these donut stickers, I do believe they're legitimately available on Line Messenger. So if you want to go out and support this, more than just watching the stream, I do believe it is. I do believe the stickers are available online, and I can't confirm whether or not it's Connected Universe because there's a couple of other games that came, or there was another game that came before this that also had a FK, so it could be a Connected Universe. I think it'd be really interesting if it was, but I don't think it is. It would blow my mind if it was, though. Also, yes, donut. Oh wait, no, hold up. Here's your answer on what was in our arms. If you look real closely at the icon there. Wow, so amazed. Seriously? It's a fucking aged ass meme with a deer. Also, Android OS RUP. Also, if you want even more confusion going on right now, take a look at her signal. Where the fuck is this text message coming from? She's got no signal. Don't know why that's... I know that's a typo there. If that, I don't know why the system tripped up on that. Like, I know what it was trying to prevent, but I don't know why the system tripped up on that term there. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's new system thing there. But if it wasn't a typo, I would be a little more mindful there. Because I don't know what else will trip. Spoilers, this is a mechanic. I love it when games do this. They just show you mechanics and they don't tell you. Like, you just get a button prompt and you get to find out what that is. So I am going to take a moment to check out the phone here. We got nothing so far. Okay. The messenger, FK, Emily and Mom there, top pin. That might be pretty important. But nothing yet. And, Professor Goodman. But yeah, FK. Remember that, because that's probably going to come up again. See, there's a donut. See if there's any rocks here. No, there's a rope. Okay. Okay, I know exactly what it's trying to do. There we go. Look at this quicksand. Is that even quicksand? No, that's more of like a swamp. Yep. You get like a brief moment there. So I'm wondering if there's deliberateness to this. It's probably an optional.
Who's there?
There we go. See if this will knock it down. There we go. Call out to the donuts. I don't know, this is kind of like weirdly a who's there button. See if I can recreate that. Okay, so that's just the action button. I wonder if that's gonna come into play here later on. Oh, there's like 271 donut collectibles in this game. So there's a lot going on here, clearly. I probably should have grabbed that rock. See if I can carry this at the same time. Getting them Banjo-Kazooie flashbacks. I gotta collect all the jiggies. I gotta collect all the jiggies. Perfect. They can make this throw. Perfect. Something tells me I gotta lighten my load a little bit. Yes, this is legitimately a thing. Gotta maim yourself to balance the weight. Oof. Oh. I apologize to anybody squeamish. This is rough. And now she's through. That was a little... Okay, I have to know. I have to know. Yup. Oh my god, this game. Oh no.
Emily, where are you?
This game gets a little... I wouldn't at this point say needlessly gruesome, but it definitely gets... It gets there. And there's the donut man. Bring me donuts, donut man. Okay, I botched that. See if I can still toss that up there. Nope. And a bunch of sudden text messages. Oh. So, from the looks of this, she has a friend who is definitely in a band. So a little bit of backstory there. Then Philip. Not entirely sure what his situation is, but he's definitely somebody who's doing the YouTubes. And from the looks of it, Jackie here might be another close friend of hers. Stating the obvious here. and Professor Goodman. Interesting little telepersonality there, and has got just a chair for an icon. But good old Sleepy Donuts. Let's try not to fall off this time. There we go. And a hat. I wonder whose hat that is. That's a genuine question. That's not me being like, oh, I know. I'm genuinely unsure.
Emily?
And yeah, that definitely got some distance. Oh god, who even says Suxors nowadays? What if that's like something that's deliberately dated? Yep, and a little bit of a demonstration of their relationship here. I apologize if I'm not reading this out here. I'm not much of a read aloud person at the moment. Still trying to get used to this streaming thing. But it's very clear that they're, I mean, not that this needed to be stated a little bit more clearly, but they're clearly, you know, very close friends, if not more than that. Both of them are a bit slacky at the school, at least JJ is, not so much Emily. But we'll peek into their life. And then the iconic overprotective mother. Something seems a little up. Like she's not shut up, or she's a little shut up, mom, about this. And there was an accident at some point. Or if that's going to come into play. And some keys. Obviously for moving forward. And a little wrecking ball here. I'm gonna avoid that for now. Interesting that Sleepy Donuts guy there is upside down for some reason. Also, the swing on that, goddamn. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely like there's some nice detail put into this, especially for something that was built on Unity. Like it's definitely it's one of those games that I would sit there and say, look at this proof that Unity can do good. All right, so by the looks of this, I need to get whacked. So let's embrace the ball. And woof. Now we're seeing the hair movement in a different way. Oof. There's definitely some sound design going on here. Though not much on the soundtrack end outside of some pretty decent ambience. God, and there's like blood on that wrecking ball too, so that's definitely one of those something was done situation. Oof. Just oof. Okay, so there's a puzzle going on here. Where is the puzzle? Or what is the puzzle, I should say. I think I gotta get conked on the head again. Yeah. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Just woof. Okay, so I might have to do that one more time. So I missed the... I probably shouldn't have done it like that. That made me feel bad. It just comes at her from the back, from behind her, and just knocks her from the back of the head. Oh. Oh, that makes me hurt a little bit. Okay, let's move this box here. So yeah, definitely an interesting mechanic involving copious amounts of injuries here. Fall damage is not a thing, but I don't think that's necessarily relevant. Considering, you know, that. God. Alright, let's wake this sucker up. A nice little chime. Turn that down a little bit because I'm seeing I'm fighting it just a smidge for top mic there. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab those. Background not rendering a whole lot there. Which way are we going here? Clockwise? Okay, counterclockwise. Or whatever. Ah, some concept art. Nice. Though it feels very deliberate that it's not translated. Very good sense of fashion, though. We got some more messages. So something was up. Oh. Start from the top here. So every person definitely seems like a bit of a rebellious type. I mean, the band thing kind of makes sense. And we definitely have a age range here. So, by the sounds of it, college. Very supportive situation here. So got this Philip person again. She's very much... Yeah. And he obviously has his own sticker situation going on there. I'm the king of money, son! Bit of a gloater as well. Yep. Their friend Lily there's industrial design, obviously. Stating the obvious here. And by the looks of it, since she doing a little document on prosthetics, so more than likely JJ here is going into the medical field, which probably brings a little bit of a connection to the mysterious Moose Man. Alrighty. A little bit more flavor there. Alright, and that should secure the situation here. And embrace the ball. Yep. God, that will never not be squeamish inducing. Okay, let's see. Any camera work? Okay, so that's handled. Keep having to remind myself I have to hold the button. Whoa. Whoa. That crunch. Okay, so I probably have to get sent. Yep. There we go. And progress is made. Interesting slight change of scenery here. Oh. Okay, so that's timed. Also, this library place genuinely makes me feel like I'm about to have, like, Richter or Alucard just suddenly come in and just whip a torch out of the air. Especially with that room just to our left. Sorry, right. Like, we're just gonna walk in on a situation where Richter's arguing with Dracula about having Uno on his console. You have Uno! Wonder if that might have been something I'm missing right now, actually.
Is anyone there?
Okay, that might have just been purely for the optional Sleepy Donuts situation. Up. Okay. With her lightning fast gripping.
Emily? Who's there?
Hmm. The Moose Man again. In a very weird... Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna wait. That was definitely a load jank. That was not my computer whatsoever. It's that evil owl again. See if I can wing him. No. Or... Interesting.
Hello?
Shit! Got punished for that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so I definitely need to be careful. Yeah, no shit, I'm getting air comboed by a bird. Right? Just gonna it's just gonna smack me around, and next thing you know, I'm just gonna be KO. Wonder if I'm doing this right. No. Wonder if I'm supposed to get air comboed.
Emily, where are you?
No. Definitely not supposed to get air comboed. Okay. Huh. I wonder. No, they're definitely not coming back. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. Look at these legit puzzles.
There.
Also got 8 viewers. Thank you all so very much for watching. Like, seriously. Like, I cannot thank y'all enough. Even if I might be a little boring, like, just attending to stream is that much more help. Seriously, thank you.
Emily, where are you?
Okay, so we're down to 2 White Owl murals. See, I wonder if I miss any. There's one up there.
Is anyone there?
Oh, I see the other one. Okay, so there's gonna be some physics puzzles happening here in a second. Also some Gregorian chanting going on there.
Hello?
And that's one more L to go. I really, really hope this is not a situation of, yo, you were supposed to do the L's in a specific order. That would be kind of frustrating for me. No, we're getting the donuts. We getting donuts. Yeah. Them donuts. I do believe that's the last L. Correct. Oh, that startled me.
Wait!
That is actually some good horror right there. Like, just weird enough. Oh, and it just completely ignored that. That's some shit right there. And I believe that is an actual game over. All right, well, definitely know that death is a thing. That is a good design, though.
Wait!
Damn. Just that weird heat wave stuff going on too. That's... Whoa. Can I speed this up more? Nope, that can only go so fast. Okay. And it just does not give a fuck about that fucking... Yeah, that's a death. Or not. Perhaps a alternate way of doing that while it gets cocky. Right, all according to plan. Makes me question whether or not that actually was a according to plan situation. But goddamn, that is... Well, there was ropes hanging from the tree there that looked like, you know, maybe if I was fast enough and a little bit more on my feet, I probably would have been able to get through that just fine. But at the same time, getting knocked over the trap like that. Yeah, like, it's one of those things where it's like I just happened to get smacked the right way. Mind you, the first time when I got smacked, that also seemed weirdly deliberate, but at the same time. So perhaps it was in, you know... I get hit the right way, and that was the actual solution to the puzzle. And just me being, you know, not being slow was just me doing it right. Who knows? I'm definitely not gonna, you know, go out of my way to do that again. Maybe if I do a second run and there is, you know, more information revealed on the second run. Oop. I'm digging that sleepy donut thing. So mom's very clearly pushing her to take a good career or something. Might be in conflict with, you know, what she wants. Yeah, that I'm gonna be upfront. That's not how that works. Internships are good, but like most companies don't respect that anymore. Fun fact, I've actually rode one of those. The little tuk-tuks. I have definitely been to Thailand. They are amusing, and depending on the time of day, you might get pulled off of one and get robbed, depending on what neighborhood you're in and how much you look like a foreigner. Going camping, just the two of them. You. And then she uses a freaking French word that, yep, don't know what it means. I used it anyways. That's adorable. We got another break the lantern situation. I think it's one adventure. Feel free to criticize my, yeah, un adventure. Yeah, how about I actually throw the rock correctly? Fair enough. Hopefully I said that correctly.
Where are you?
Oh, come on.
Who's there?
Fair enough. I am okay with close enough. That is close enough in my book. Alright, let's try this again. Go. Oh my god.
Woohoo!
Let's watch Lockwood throw rocks over a fence and completely miss the mark every single time. Good god. Oh. You can jump and throw. I'm having an IGN moment here. There we go. Good lord, that visceral scream. It's a note to self, don't stand in the fire. Do stand in the fire because it's apparently required. Oof. Interesting. Oh, I know, right? I'm pretty sure I probably could have just gotten 2 dead person donuts, but, you know. Ah, well. Get some stinky donuts. Also, now that I do believe it was Xiphon mentioned it, seeing these vines I know it took me a little bit to realize this, but seeing these vines, perhaps there is a connected universe going on here. Because red vines absolutely play a role in Deadly Prem. Okay, so what am I missing here? But it also could just be coincidental. Purely coincidental. Alright, well, let's see if I could just jump. Oh, come on. Storsade, thank you for following. I gotta do the double recover on this gruesome gruesome game. And is this another dead donut? Missed that dialogue there. Let's back it up for a second here. There we go, yeah. I hear a noise. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I was hoping this wasn't going to be another one of those Lisa situations where you climb up a giant ladder or chain and it's just a big middle finger. Fortunately, it's just more backstory. And she's definitely punk rock. Definitely punk rock. Huh. More Philip probably lording over her. Okay. I definitely would love to have that shut the fuck up donut with a pistol guy. That's fucking great. That is so fucking good. Get that snake oil supplement. Make you see faster. Just drink soda. That'll help you see faster. Also, that background just tripped me up. It looks like really, really good. And it loops very nicely. Look at them clouds go. A little bit more flavor text for who JJ is and her friends. More Professor Goodman here. Obligatory Star Wars reference. A little bit of a connecting situation. And apparently a cheat. Donuts! That was a very well timed pause there. That was definitely worth it, though. Curious if the other, dead body that I accidentally caught on fire was about the same. I don't know if this shows up on stream, but take a look at the top right section there. The only moving thing in the tree. What the actual fuck? What? What the fuck? That is terrifying. See if I can crawl under it. Holy shit. Swiss Army knife of death over here. See, it's wanting me to do this deliberately. Get that donut. Thing is mortifying. There's another one directly above. See if I could break out of it. No. Okay, so that definitely answers one question. If your head gets smashed, it is done. A creepy spider baby with knives and scissors took my limbs. If this is a thing in Detroit, I think they have bigger issues to worry about. Good God, these things are terrifying. Son of a bitch. The case of the Phantom Donut. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. So, am I supposed to do that on purpose? Yeah, perhaps I am. Oh, yep, the head can jump. We have platformer mechanics. Just push that tongue strength. Good lord. Yeah. 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 So it doesn't appear to be any major time limit how long you can remain like that. There's that shut the fuck up again. That's great. So FK clearly seems to be playing a significance here. Gotta adjust my mic here a second. Apologize if this comes through. There we go. Okay, so I guess at this point, it seems like, or at least chronologically in the text messages here, they're not 100% aware of their feelings with each other. They're an adorable little couple. Look at that. Aww. That's adorable. And then mom coming in with reality. All right, mom. Okay, this is a little... This is a little oversteppy. Checking a professor's history and just like, God, that's like, that reminds me of one of my past job interviewers. PPIE7, thank you for following. Thank you. See if I can get a event view here. Oh. Bear with me one quick moment. Okay.
Emily, where are you?
Yeah, this compared to the writing, like, not saying Deadly Premonition has bad writing, it really doesn't. But, like, there is a lot of care being taken in, there's a lot of care being put into, like, the world that is this character. It genuinely feels like JJ herself is an actual person that you just might know in honestly such a good way. Interesting. But yeah, it's just like, I'm not 100% sure. It feels pretty optional considering the texts aren't pinned, but just the conversations she has with her friends and these other text messages, like, for all I know, they're completely unnecessary, but they're just to give you a feel for who the character is and flesh her out as a person. Like, at first, from the looks of it, I thought that she was a bit of a slacker in school, but it's more just she feels unsure. Like, she knows what she wants to do, and she's very clearly, as these texts show up, she's showing that she's wanting to be, like, potentially industrial design or just something of that manner. And as Professor Goodman is just giving her, you know, just idle conversation, that's very much showing that there's a little bit more going on, and perhaps that, like, this is her reconsidering her idea or her future. Also, I'm definitely gonna miss that Sleepy Donuts guy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a second run of this if it lets me. But yeah, it's interesting. Nice little bits and bobs that you don't normally get in games nowadays. Or not nearly as much. That load jank. Load seam. The fuck? That just pop in? I'm just gonna remain ahead for a little bit here. See if I can get ahead of the curve. I did a funny. This ominous music going. Yo. What?
The transfusion now. How many am I in Halloween? Cordia, Haras. Cordia, Haras. Danger. Please set back.
Some more weirdness going on here.
Who's there?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Interesting.
Major hemorrhage. We need a transfusion now. How many am I in Halloween?
Okay, so that's locked in place.
Emily, where are you?
Cordia, Haras. Danger.
Emily, where are you?
Please set back.
Is anyone there?
Hello, can you hear me?
See, I gotta think.
Hear me?
That's clearly the right arm, so this needs to be
Hemorrhage.
here.
We need a transfusion now.
Hello?
Am I in Halloween? Cordia, Haras.
Is anyone there?
Cordia, Haras. Danger. Please set back.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I did this right.
Emily, where are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Woohoo!
Can you hear me?
Emily, where are you?
Major hemorrhage.
Who's there?
We need a transfusion now.
Maybe I got the legs in the wrong order here.
How many am I in Halloween? Cordia, Haras. Cordia, Haras. Danger. Please set back.
Hello?
This weird pseudo backwards voice thing is kind of unsettling. Hey!
Major hemorrhage. We need a transfusion now.
Now we got the head.
How many am I in Halloween? Cordia, Haras.
Can't really speed up the step crawling there. There we go. God, those things will forever be creepy to me. Is that what I was looking for? Something tells me I gotta do the whole body here. Yep, Okay, so I'm missing one more part before this is done. So now I have to offset the weight somehow. Not fully sure how I'm gonna go about that. I mean, I'm
Anyone there?
pretty sure about to get my answer. Because physics puzzles. I legit don't hate them. I think they're clever. Definitely quote me on that. Because I'm sure I will have a change of heart here in a few days.
Where are you?
I
Woohoo!
mean, I gotta pull by the legs.
Hello? Who's there? Emily, where are you?
It's me slapping the button a few too many times. What is it? Is this bugged? Okay, there we go. I was a bit worried there. Pretty sure I'm about to get caught on fire in 3, 2, 1. Am I missing a body part? I'm missing a body part. Okay, so where is this gonna be? Probably duck. Yep. How about you don't? Thank you. See, I think I hit up. There we go. Look at this Castlevania shit. No, bad baby, go away. No, bad baby, don't do it. No, bad baby. Bad baby, no. God, that thing is terrifying. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and angle myself. Yep. Running start! God. It's got a little bit of smoke and we're just gonna go right back in. Oh, are you joking? Alright. This is... Oh, God. Gonna have to suffer that for a little bit. Gotta be my own lantern. Oh, come on. Okay, so time to learn how to do ladders. Okay. So I just gotta not be dumb. God, that scream. Let me guess, I gotta run this all the way to... Yep, okay. Damn. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe I goofed. Okay, yeah, I goofed. So there's definitely something I'm missing here. I gotta sort around in the dark now. Okay, so that's... Oh. That scream will never... Just... Ugh. Go, 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 go. Okay, so there's something else I'm missing here. The hell am I missing? No, no, no. Go down. What am I missing here? Okay, come on. Alright. Let's get past this little fucker. No bad baby. Go to bed, baby. No more of your bullshit. Yep, still on fire. Can confirm fire's still happening. Definitely not here. Okay. So there's something I'm missing. What? Ah, son of a bitch. Gotta get rid of that bed, baby. And not seeing... Yeah, if I can't figure this out, I'll probably call it here, and next week I'll have it already just before I solve, because I'm not gonna waste everybody's time with this. Let me give one more attempt for the hell of it. Surely there's something I'm missing. And this rope's clearly here for a reason. Now, what am I missing? No, that's not it. No. There has got to be something I'm missing here. I don't think it's me doing that that is the solution to this. Hold up. Yep. Just animation cancel that. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, yeah, there's... Alright, well, I'm gonna at least have this solved by next week, so I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you all for coming to my stream, and I apologize that I'm running it a little short than my usual 3.5 hours, but I don't want to waste everybody's time with this puzzle solution. So once again, thank you all for watching, thank you all for coming, chatting, and thank you so very much for the follows. Seriously, the more these follows put me so much closer to just being able to quit my trash job. So thank you once again, and have a good night, everybody, and stay true to yourselves. Thank you.